deflecting that puck. He was about halfway between Hendry and the goal. And that puck, like it was about, maybe 2 feet off the ice. Now we've got a little rhubarb breaking out along the blue line. A man jumping on Bodie. John Kurtz is on, trying to yank him off. And Kurtz wants to go with David Olstrom. Olstrom just goes down to the ice and puts his hands over his head. Kurtz pushing him away. Meanwhile, Rosehill grabbing on with Pearson. Nothing much happening there. Now we'll get John Kurtz, who's going to fight with Nathan McIver. These two will go out along the blue line near the Atwell bench. Both guys grabbing on. Kurtz missing with an uppercut. Now tries it overhand right. Doesn't do anything. McIver with a right to the back of the head of Kurtz. No damage done there. They spin one another around. Both guys angling for some leverage. Kurtz with a short right. Doesn't do anything there. Kurtz now comes back with another right. A little short jabbing right by McIver. They push one another up against the boards by the Atwell's bench. They grow weary and the linesmen separate them. Well, I'm not sure what started all that. As the puck was dropped in following the ensuing face-off, next thing I looked up and Troy Bodie was down on the ice at the blue line with a crowd of bodies around him. And Kurtz had his heart set on finding somebody. Eventually found a willing participant in Nathan McIver. McIver certainly, like Brett Gallant, not hesitant to drop the gloves. And those two went at it. So McIver with the second fight of the night. See, Ryan Parent was in there as we watch a replay. McIver was the initial guy down on top of Bodie. Kurtz had tried to yank him off, eventually pulling David Olstrom out of the pile. But Olstrom not exactly a fighting candidate. He's an offensive guy and just back from an injury tonight. So he would not appear to be a likely candidate to go with somebody like Kurtz. So we'll see what they get here for penalties, if they all offset or if somebody ends up with a power play. Game tied at 2 as we near the midway point. Well, if you like a little old school rough and tumble hockey, we invite you to join us tomorrow night. Again, this Bridgeport team leads the league in penalty minutes. They lead the league in fighting majors. And we've already had, 3 fights tonight. The game's not even halfway over. And this Bridgeport team will be in town again tomorrow at 7:15 p.m. Well, the officials still working things out over by the penalty boxes. Well, the Apples tonight with goals from Devontae Smith-Pelly and Peter Holland. Holland and Paul Mary, each with 2 points tonight. Holland a goal and an assist.